Hey guys, this is Donna from Donna Makes Art, and it feels like it's been a while since I've been with you guys. So the illustration that you see me doing here is actually the piece that I've been so scared of doing. It took me a month or so of just practicing random studies to get my nerve up and paint this illustration. So my motto whenever I'm scared of the blank page, or at least to start on my painting, is really just to ruin it first. That's why although I don't regret it, it doesn't really look polished with the swatches at the top. I did that on purpose just to take off the pressure of myself, thinking that since the page is no longer perfect, it takes a lot of mental pressure off of myself. This was actually done before the Alamat ng Serena. Sorry, I think I titled it Himig ng Dagat, sa ilalim ng dagat. And before this piece, I've never really done borders. My main inspiration was Melissa Carlston, I think was her name. I'll link her down below, or I don't know, future me will edit an overlay of her user handle on the screen. Just because her works are really graphic and very vibrant. I loved how she tackled her book covers, her illustrations, and I wanted to try that in my style, or at least incorporate it, since I'm also aiming for children's book illustrations. It was quite therapeutic, actually, to just fill in these lines with colors. So I thought that I would offer it to you guys as coloring pages. So I asked on Instagram, and there's quite a bit of pushback. The competition is tough with the votes. An equal number of people said yes, and an equal number of people said no. So I thought that maybe I could ask you guys here on YouTube if you'd be interested in coloring pages of these book cover series that I've done. As I mentioned, I was quite nervous to do the actual piece just because there was a lot of detail and it could be very intimidating when you're emotionally invested in what you've sketched. So I did a lot of color comps. And the single most idea that I had was I wanted the piece to reflect a vibrancy. I was really struggling between wanting it to be colorful or magical feels. In the end, I went for a tropical vibe just because piña, living in the Philippines. So I really took inspiration from that. I was quite worried that the eyes on the pineapple would be too morbid for other people. I showed the piece to my mom and she got a little freaked out. She wasn't in love with the idea, but I was happy that the response was positive when I posted this, and no one really mentioned any disgust over the concept. It was an essential part of the story. If you want to hear the full cuento, head over to my Instagram. I more or less just wrote that in my caption. This piece, because I did a lot of prep work for it, when I sat down to do the final piece, it was quite relaxing, more like mindless, because I've already worked out all the colors and where I want to place the shadows, etc. And although I'm not in love with the orange, I wanted something more vibrant and poppy. It's not bad. So I asked on Instagram whether you guys wanted one long video or two short videos, and you guys voted for two short. So here it is. The next one would be about the Alamat ng Gagamba, which is the legend of the spider. I also love that story. If you haven't noticed, I really am leaning towards creepy things. So with that, like, share, and subscribe. It really does help to support my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!